from Avon Lake High School in Avon Lake, Ohio, right next door to Lake Erie, where the good guys are ready to take on the Avon Lake Shoremen on this gorgeous Friday night down by the lake. Almost like Matt Foley down by the river, except we're down by the lake. There are the team captains right there, ready for some high school football tonight. We'll make our way up there for the coin toss. Coach Mike Gibbons right there. He does a fine job as the coach of the Black and Green Brigade. The Avon Lake Marching Band makes their way there. And we got a lot of guys: Grady Gibb, Josh Messina, Casey Miser, Luke Girding, Cal Whitley, and Cody Bendow as our captains out here tonight. So we're almost ready to get this show on the road, ladies and gentlemen. Avon Lake will be a tough team tonight, no denying it. It's like it things over right now. It's like they got a red, white, and blue team in this section, so let's watch. Highland, of course, we get to call it. Took a thought heads. Is now going to be tails, I believe. So we will get the ball to start off the game, I believe. We will indeed get the ball to start off the game tonight for the third game in a row. So the Shoremen, the first for tonight. We got the ball to start off the game again. It's the third game in a row. We will get the ball to start off this party here in Avon Lake, Ohio. We are on the road, way away from home. And we are looking for this one. Yep, Avon Lake's got a cool school out here. There's no denying it. But the question is, do they beat the number 4 team in the state? Well, that's a question we'll find out in a little bit. Tommy Marin here for WHBW. Hit the like button, subscribe button, bell icon. As we have ourselves the dandy. Now punch 1 right in the mouth of McDowell. Punch 2 right in the mouth of Hudson. Punch 3, hopefully, right in front of Avon Lake. This game will not be easy, as it's kind of a hike in Avon Lake. They are 0-2, but both losses very close games. A 1-point loss to mighty Strongsville and a 7-point loss to Lake Catholic. But both those games were on the road. This game tonight is at their home place of Avon Lake High School. Gonna be a lot of fun tonight, if I say so myself. Hopefully we got a decent crowd out on hand tonight. Hopefully we got a good amount of folks out in the student section. If there's a student section tonight, won't be surprised if there ain't no student section. Mainly due in part because it's kind of a hike. Kind of a hike. I think we all know that by now. There's Carson, there's Landon practicing. They're kicking. Logan, are you ready for tonight? Good. Yes, sirree. As the good guys trying to go to 3-0 again for the second year in a row, third time in the last 4 years. Lots of Hornet folks showing up out here tonight. Can we win this ball game is the question. We'll see, and only a matter of time as the good guys head out towards the far sideline and into the locker room beneath the bleachers, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, it's not beneath the bleachers. Looks like it's all the way back there. Somewhere way out there. Well, maybe I was behind the bleachers. Excuse me. Raymond Kuzma and Jonah Cows are still out there, folks. So there is that. It's not a shabby turnout tonight, at least over there. Avon Lake, I can only assume a good crowd out there tonight. Look at all those people that are going nuts. Should be a dandy. Can we get the job done? They're Getting up the inflatable Avon Lake tunnel out there. That should be a good one. There's Coach Natwing right there. Mike Natwing, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, the John Carroll one, unfortunately. Coach Gibbons going to give out the last word of instruction out there. Don't know where our students are going to sit or stand, rather, tonight. Avon Lake right there. They got USA red, white, blue theme out there in the students section. As you can tell, just by the American flag right there, folks. Who will win? Will it be Highland? Let's hope so. But Avon Lake's got a good school. Let me assure you that. Fans are still piling their way out here tonight at Avon Lake High School. Cheerleaders right here, folks. We're hoping to rile up and get this crowd up on their feet tonight. That is a question. It takes a lot. It doesn't take a lot for us to get all out up. You know darn well it takes very few for us to get all excited for tonight. The band's got water right there, so there is that. And that's always a good thing. Now, man, for Jansek, of course, the voice of the jacket, he told me that the Avon Lake press box is quite a hike up there. I didn't doubt him, and then I looked up at him like, yep, he is most certainly correct. So instead of being all the way up there, we're going to be all the way on the sideline on the track tonight. Landon Kuzma practicing kicks with his good fellow Joe Council. Jonah Jr., Landon a senior. Jonah, the top junior kicker in the state of Ohio. How about that? Is everybody looking for this one? Avon Lake still waiting to their band, I say, still yet to get out there, but we have about 16 and a half minutes till it's rock and roll time here in Avon Lake. Not good old Granger, Avon Lake. Our team is very stacked, as you know by now, led by senior star quarterback Grady Gibb, and of course, Luke Girding, Nick Dubkowski, and of course, Anthony Avon, Jake Weber had some good highlights. Noah Zard, good highlights. Evan Faust, how could we possibly forget Evan? And number 5, that's Evan, of course. Who else was I thinking of? Anthony Pompeo, I mentioned. Evan Faust. Who could possibly forget? None other than the superstar himself, Jamo Gordon on defense. And the ultimate weapon out there on offense, then Casey Miser. Casey Miser is going to be a problem tonight. At least that's what you hope. Mike Gibbons wants Casey to be a problem tonight. He sets that an 86-30 record altogether for the Hornets. You might say it's Casey Miser. You might say it's Grady Gibb. Well, I say it's the defense, led by Jameson Gordon. And of course, Jamo Gordon's got a lot of help. He's got Evan Faust. He's got Cody Bendow on the line. He's got a lot of help, the defense. 15, less than 15 till we are ready to rock and roll tonight, folks. Now, Avon Lake, Matt Kostonek, he's a Mount Union grad too. And an Avon Lake alum, Mr. Kostonek. He's assisted by Tyler Beckman, Bob Brickley, Scott Giamini, Ray Wow, Vince Marcella, Bob Painter, Cody Rice, Evan Taylor, and my good friend Caden Vinecourt. Caden, of course, played for the Jackets last year. He's now, of course, with the Shoremen back at his alma mater. Got to talk to him before the game. Good to see him there because that's always a good thing, folks. Caden's a good kid. Soon the student section will be all the way over out there in that empty section. We got about 14 minutes to go. Hopefully those cheerleaders aren't afraid of heights. And I couldn't do that, I'll tell you that. Friday nights are the best nights. But I'm pretty sure that is well known by now. Friday nights are the best nights in the state of Ohio and maybe all of America, as the good guys are looking to go to 3-0 for the second consecutive year once again against the city of Calm. Always rough, always tough. Avon Lake Shoremen. Unfortunately, this is not the Browns game of the week. That honor went to Medina Wadsworth. I don't know why Medina Wadsworth. I mean, Wadsworth's a great team, and Medina's 1-1, I believe. So maybe that's why. But still, maybe they saw that. Maybe the fans saw that Avon Lake is quite struggling right now. Hi, Mrs. Grissom, Coach Grissom. Not much. You guys ready? All right. Maybe because they're off to an 0-2 start and in deep danger of falling to 0-3 if they don't watch their backs. That tunnel very low, not very high up there. I'll be the first to tell you that. The band may have to make noise tonight because there ain't no students out here tonight. Quite a shame. Coaches talk things over right there. We're almost ready for what should be a fun one. Number 4 in the state of Ohio. That's the Black and Green Brigade as we try to make it maybe higher. Don't know who has tonight. Don't know who Moore has tonight. Do know Avon's hosting Glenville. That might be the biggest game in the state. Drew Pastor's fantastic pick. He's got us at number 4 in the state once again, which is, in my humble and honest opinion, unbelievable. It's the highest we've ever been ranked in the history of the Fantastic 50 rankings. When you talk to the gang, they say we need to be up 3 more spots. So there is that. Thought there was Fox 8 out there for a second, but I would be mistaken. I would be horribly mistaken. We're playing some stuff on the video board. It's kind of cool. Avon Lake's got a video board. We don't, of course, but we also got a good stadium. My goodness, those visiting bleachers ain't too big. When you see those homestand, my word, oh, you got quite a good chunk of people out there. Quite a good chunk of seats and bleachers, I ought to say. Not too many people out there right now. That hopefully will change. I want a packed house tonight. There's the same amount of band folks as parents and fans and miscellaneous and students and miscellaneous. We could possibly forget miscellaneous. The Shoremen band getting a round of applause from the good old Pride of Highland marching band. They deserve it, folks. They really deserve it. Well, I'm pretty sure we all know that by now. Would you look at that? Everybody having fun out there, having a blast. They are enjoying each other. They'll do anything to get the other band's attention. I'll tell you that. I remember doing that in high school when I looking towards the other band, of course, because we never went to the other band. But cheering for the other band, of course. So the Avon Lake Marching Band makes their way out in the end zone towards our left. I forgot. I think we're going to be scoring to the left to begin the game. I do know we got the ball to start off the game, hoping to set the tone early. We're 0 for 3 in coin tosses this season. Kind of an odd stat, but also true. Wittenberg. Yep. Wait, when did you play? Oh yeah, 98, 99. We didn't play him again until last year and this year. Yeah, Coach Snow said we missed a bunch of kicks 1 year. You're good. The kicker got in trouble. Yeah, I can't wait. We should win. No, at Wittenberg, at Springfield. at Wittenberg, Edwards Mauer Field. One should be a good game. The old rivalry is back up and running. All right. Look at this crowd out here tonight. We got ourselves quite a good one. Always in the band section out there. Not too shabby. But anyways, the national anthem and entrance will be going in a minute. What's up? Mitch, how are you? Doing good, yep. Here to watch your brothers out here. Yes. How's Cincinnati going? Good. You're shot, Cincy, right? Thought so. Thanks. Boy, oh boy, the last thing I want to do was say he was out of school when he wasn't, Mitch Belinsky. And I was right. Don't worry. That would have been a little disastrous. Don't know who their quarterback is. The marching Shoremen make their way out here tonight. 7:08 till it's opening kickoff time. We'll await the national anthem. But first, they're going to play either the fight song or the alma mater. That must be the fight song, Alice, folks. There's Coach Meyer and Coach Gribble right there. Mr. Meyer, the defensive coordinator, does a fine job, as does head or assistant coach Jordan Gribble. He's not the head coach, he's the assistant, of course. Good crowd on hand tonight. At least, hopefully. I don't see too many folks yet. And we got a few minutes, so it's rock and roll time here in Avon Lake, right next door to Lake Erie. And the fans are hoping for an upset here, but we're hoping to crush their stools, just like how we crushed McDowell and crushed Hudson. Looks like we'll be right for the national anthem in just a bit. And here we go. Time for the national anthem. Flag over there. We're just about ready to begin. Oh, they say best play ball. And speaking of getting ready to play ball, the band's gonna have to play the fight song in a minute because the good guys are just about ready to exit out. Mike Gibbons leading the charge as he always does every Friday night. Here we come. Waiting with the American flag, Luke Girding. Going on the blast tonight, hopefully. And these are 4 lines. They will not give us a warm welcome. Of course, the student spot. Our fans obviously going to enjoy it. Squeezing in a prayer out there, too. Are the good guys towards the scoreboard and U.S. flag out there. Avon Lake almost ready to begin and enter out of their locker room and onto the field, of course. As we know by now. Well, they got Bell out there. How about that? The lights are on, as you can tell. Not a bad stadium, I'll say that. Not a bad stadium, in my opinion. Avon Lake right to begin some high school football action tonight. Guys, how are you? Yes. We're blowing the horn out there. Lots of noise being made, lots of smoke coming out. It's their first home game of the 2025 high school football season. They lost by 1 to Strongsville, 7 to Lake Catholic. They think they have what it takes to pull off an upset tonight. Well, we'll be the judge of that, says Mike Gibbons. We will be the judge of that. Almost game time here in Avon Lake. They're getting all hyped up for tonight. Fight Talk boys, they got some shirtless folks out there where it says go Shoremen. We will get the ball to start off this high school football game once again, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be, I believe, Luke Girding and Casey Miser set back to return after the Black and Green Brigade. Student section out there. Where is everybody? I don't know. How are you guys? Where is everybody? Yeah, it's all the way over there. What? For like a quick second, yeah. Yep, we're almost ready to begin this game. Coach Netling telling us what to do. He's hyping up the troops. He's hyping up the good guys. Thank you. We got 30 people tuning in right now. Not shabby. Gonna have some fun. Looks like a bit of a northeast, northwest end zone, maybe east-west stadium as the referee getting ready for tonight. Everybody getting ready for tonight out here. Well, we got something brewing to start off this game. We will see in a hot minute. There are more people right there. Don't worry. They were going to show up. They knew our faithful was going to show up. The Highland Black and Green Brigade never fails to this. Never failed. Yeah, never failed. Here they go with number 83. No, number. Can't tell who it is from here. But Casey and Luke are set back to return it. How are you? Is that? Can't tell. Once again, it's kicking off. We got one kicker, number 99, Kyle Anderson. But judging by the look of it, this might be number 17. That would be Aiden Stewart ready to kick this one off. And this Friday night is almost ready to begin. We'll see what Aiden Stewart has in stock. Here we go. Hornets, Shoremen, opening kickoff underway. Great to have you aboard. Time Ranger play-by-play. Not to won't even bother touching that. First down, 10 at the 20-yard line. Bring on Grady Gibb. Bring on Casey Miser. They do a phenomenal job, ladies and gentlemen. They're trying to hype up their crowd. We'll see how it lasts. If it lasts. Avon Lake, not a shabby turnout in the student section tonight. As Grady lines up the good guys in what looks to be a pistol formation. Here we go. Luke Girding right. Jake Weber right. Oh, it's a pass, and it's caught by Evan Faust right side. He gets away from one. Running down the sideline. He's got a good gain out of that. Up to about the 43, maybe. That's a gain of 20-something. 23, so 22 rather. It's a first down for the Hornets. Good play to kick it off on offense. It is first down at 10. When do you give it to Casey Miser is the question. It looks to be pistol yet again. Jake Weber off screen to the left. And now we give it to Casey running right side. There goes Casey. Wow, he gets up to about the 47. Not a shabby gain for your first one. Obviously not going to get the first, but that's all right. Second out and 5 from the 47-yard line. They're really saying overrated. It's only been one carry thus far. I said Casey's going to win Mr. Football at the beginning of this season. Let's see if he can do it or whatnot. Pistol set. Man in motion looks to be Gird, but it's going to be a pass to Gird instead. Left side, he's going to try to sneak away. Did he get the first? Looks mighty close. Yes, he did get the first. Good job there as Gibb is 2 for 2 on this thing. He's got about 28 yards, maybe. I think I'm right. It is 28 yards. First down and 10 from the 45-yard line. Pistol set here. Nick Dobkowski right of your screen, near side. And Casey Miser gets a call up the middle. Casey Miser can't find anything. So, all right, he got about one, maybe two, one or two more than nothing. So Casey's got 7 yards right now. Second down to go. The chain defense in their student section out here. As we played almost 2 minutes of this game, no score out here. Pistol second may come out passing. Or, yep, no handoff left side, Casey Miser. Casey Miser's just going to trick a man, still try to go forward. And I don't know if he got the first one out from this angle. They're going to say he's short. Yes, he is. Third down. Third down and a little bit. Third down and not the end of the world. Third down and you'll certainly go for it if you don't get it. Nick, Luke, they are the receivers for us. We got Dan Miller in as tight end. Pistol, you're going to give it to Casey, of course, left side. He's going to pick up the first, I believe, at the 34, maybe. Yep, the referee says move those chains. That'll be a first down. At least I thought it was a first down. Yep, I'm right. They moved the chains. It said fourth down on the scoreboard. That's what caught me off guard, folks. First down, 10 from the 34-yard line. There's a pistol formation. Casey behind Grady. Casey struggling thus far, but he's yet to get hot. Keep feeding him because look what's going to happen as he picks up about 7, maybe 8. I think that was 7, his longest run of the contest thus far. Second down and about 3, I believe, at the 27. Second down 6 or second down 4 from the 28, so it was a gain of 6, I beg your pardon. Second down and 4. Again, we line up in the pistol set. Nobody on the near side. As Brady's going to bootleg and maybe pass it to Evan Faust. He's got to get away. He's going to step on a man. He's still going. Grady Gibb. Look at Grady Gibb go. Look at Grady Gibb. He's hit late. No flag, but he did pick up the first down at the 14. What a run there by Grady. My goodness, he picked up a whole bunch of yardage on that, folks. As we get into the red zone on our first drive, nothing new for us, says Gibb and the gang. First down, 10 to go from the 13, so Grady got 15 out of that. Youth section right here. As it's first down and 10, 5 on the play clock, gotta hurry. And Casey Meisner, no, Gibbs gonna try his luck again. And oh, he's hit hard, my goodness. Let's hope he's all right. Looks like he's all right. Grady got about 1 yard on that. Second down. Maybe nothing. Second down and 10. Grady runs up from Coach Mike Gibbons. Jonah Calza warming up right there. It would be a 30-yard try if we don't get any more yardage out here. We killed about 4 minutes in this drive as we wind up in shotgun now instead of pistol. Gibb sends Luke in motion, but will pass instead to Luke. Right side makes the catch. Still trying to go. He got away, and he didn't get much. Much ado about nothing, folks. Third down. You would assume we would pass here as it's about third down and 9. At the 12-yard line, that would be a 29-yard kick for Mr. Calza if it comes down to Jonah Calza. So far, we're 1 for 1 on third downs today, trying to make it 1 for 2 and make it a 6-0 ball game, perhaps. First down at the 3 for us. Jake Weber left side for Gibb. And he will hand off Casey Meisner, and Casey Meisner is going to make it look almost too easy as he gets up to the 2. First down and goal. Good run there by the Mr. Football candidate. I assumed we were going to pass it, but instead, why not give it to Casey? And it worked. First down and goal. About 6 feet away from the end zone. Lots of barking behind me. That's the youth section. First down, goal to go. What do we do here? We wind up in pistol. Nick Dubkowski playing receiver, right side. 5 on the play clock. Evan Faust, tight end. 3, 2. Casey up the middle, right side. Casey Meisner, touchdown. And we draw first blood, killing about half the quarter with a good run by Mr. Meisner. The Meisner meter now at 6. That's right, folks. The Meisner meter continues to grow out here. Hopefully it won't be his last. I doubt it'll be his last. As here comes a point after that from Jonah Calza. What? Oh, sorry. Jonah Calza ready to make it 7-0 out here from the hold of Grady Gibb. Dan Miller, the snapper. That's who it is. Great crowd going nuts, but Jonah Calza drills it. Let's got the backspin. Who's got that? Oh, who's got that? Good play. Good play. And it's 7-0 with 5 minutes and 34 seconds elapsed in the first quarter. Casey Meisner, half a dozen now on the season. 3 against McDowell, 2 against Hudson, and so far 1 against the Shoremen. 1 against the Shoremen as we've killed about half the first quarter now. Mr. Meisner, the Meisner meter's at 6. As we are waiting for Jonah Calza to boot this thing up. Jonah's ready. Who's going to return this for the Shoreman? Almost like Green Man, as if it was Aurora, but no, it's a Shoreman, as in Avon Lake. Looks like they have number 17, Aiden Stewart, who kicked off today. Set back to return it. On behalf of Michael Summerfield and Mason Brown. And Jonah puts this one high up in the air, not that much distance. Caught at about the 10. There he goes up the middle. Good effort, good angle, and Jonah Calza to beat Jonah Calza. What a tackle by Jonah Calza. That might have saved the touchdown, ladies and gentlemen, because the Shoremen have really good field positioning. I'll tell you that. They're 33 yards away from tying it. The special teams coverage nowhere to be found there. It was a weak kick, but still, what still got a decent gain out of that. And by decent, I mean truly a good game. And I stand corrected, it's 31 yards instead of 33 yards. So who's their quarterback is the question. Is it, can't tell right now, how are you? And here we go from about, it's number 10, that would be Dawson Tenbrink. Tenbrink sends a man in motion with 3 on the play clock. Tenbrink, high snap. He's going to bootleg this one left side, trying to burn him outside. He's trying to find the hole, and he will find something down the sideline as he got, I think, actually about 5 yards. Dawson Tenbrink on it. 2nd down and 5 from the 26-yard line. Tenbrink lines up in pistol. He's going to hand one off up the middle, and he's lucky to get anything, number 28, Ezra Jones. Ezra may have picked up 1 on that. 3rd down, I believe. Scoreboard says it's 4th down. I believe it's 3rd down. Yep, it is 3rd down. Halfway through the 3rd quarter, or 1st quarter here, Mr. Meyer barking. Mr. Meyer still barking. With Dawson Tenbrink. Lines up in shotgun. Dawson a pass. He's looking right side. Fires this one, and that pass is caught. He's going to stay up on his feet. Cal Whitland brings him down at the 16. Michael Summerfield on the catch. Well, Avon Lake's not going to be easy, of course. Avon Lake lost only by 1-2 in Strongsville and 7 to the always rough and tough Lake Catholic Cougars, where Coach Gibbons, of course, played his high school days. Tenbrink with Jones on the right side. 1st down and 10 inside the red zone. Give up the middle, and Evan Faust is all over him with the help of Josh Messina. 2nd down, and they'll say he picked up a yard on it. By no means a good student section for us tonight. Kind of disappointing, but you got to remember it's kind of a hike from here to Avon Lake. They're taking their time out here as it's 2nd down and 9 from the pistol formation. Tenbrink is going to hand it off again up the middle. And again, Evan Faust right there. And this time he's got the help of Cody Bendow. 3rd down. And again, just like us, they are perfect on 3rd downs thus far. 3rd and 10 as he lost a yard. Number 28, Ezra Jones. Shoremen with a good student section right there, top right corner of your screen. Here we go in the shotgun formation. Looking to find something, but I think Avon Lake, no, we jumped. That is a birthday gift for the Shoremen. Well, they are significantly outnumbering us in student-wise, as it's 3rd down and 5. From the 11-yard line, 3:46 left in the 1st quarter. Hurrying up, number 80, James Ness. That's number 89. Can't tell who that is. That's Christopher Gauding, I think. Shotgun here for 10 Brink. And Dawson's going to hand one off, and Evan Fouts cannot make the tackle. Watch out now. He's going to get in the end zone. Touchdowns. Already, I can tell this might be a ball game tonight. Best Madden college football game of all time, Mohammed. I'll tell you what it is. It's ESPN NFL 2K5. ESPN NFL 2K5. Terrell Owens on the cover. Well, that's not good. That was all courtesy of a very fine. That's a lot. We're tied. Well, that was not good. As Avon Lake attacks after we got courtesy of a fine return by Aiden Stewart. Aiden Stewart took off like a jet plane up to the 31. The offense said, hey, I got you from here on out. As on third down, looked to be number 21. That would be number 28, Nick Jones. But regardless, it was a bounce off Evan Fouts. That's going to drive Evan crazy, but none more so than Chris Meyer, our defensive coordinator. Well, the student section bouncing out there on the Avon Lake side, ours being awfully quiet. We don't have too many folks out there. Sevens on the board with 3:18, my mom's birthday, in the first quarter. Here they go. Number 17, Aiden Stewart runs up. Line drive kick. They want to keep it away from Gerd or Casey, but that ball just goes out of bounds nonetheless. 3:18 left in the first quarter. We're going to need a score here on this drive because they've already proving this game's going to be tough. Sevens on the board thus far. Each school 2 for 2 on third downs. Safe to say when the pressure's on third down, neither team folds over. Gibb looks to be in shotgun formation. Casey looks to be on the right. And it's going to be Casey left side trying to find a hole. He gets away from one. There is a flag down. I think we're going to back up, folks. Think we're going to back up on that. The second flag for us today. Going to cost us 10. Scoreboard's working for him. 61 would be Josh Messina, the star senior, with a rare miscue. All right, you can tell this game's, again, going to be tough. First down and 18 instead of first down and 20. On a windy night here in Avon Lake, the wind blowing in from the lake. Man in motion, looks to be girding. Gibb passing, it's a screen. Casey Miser, nice one-hand snag. Nice block as Casey Miser goes down at about what looks to be the 21-yard line. Gain of about 9, they'll say 8, so it's second down and 10. Not shabby. How do you know? One bite at a time. That's how we're going to eat this elephant of yardage. Second down, 10 to go from the 20-yard line. 2:28 left in this first quarter. Avon Lake hungry. Shotgun for Gibb. Defensive line shifts left. 7-7 tie. It's going to be Casey. No, Gibb keeps this one. Gibb is lucky enough to get maybe a yard, 2. Third down, you got to come out passing here. Gibb gets back up. That's good. What's not good is that it's third down and a considerable amount. We faced that last drive. It was no sweat for us. It's third down and 10 here from the 20. You got to come out passing. This is not looking good for us. 95 seconds. Do you know me, the most paranoid man alive, but still. Here's a pass. Kid might be going for the home run. Grady feeling the heat. Grady escapes. Grady running up the middle. Grady hit hard, but he's got the first down. Good run by Grady up to about the 31, 32-yard line. As it's a gain of 12 for the star senior. Little last minute improv right there by the quarterback. And Grady's got us to the 32-yard line. First down at 10, under 70 seconds in the first quarter. So much for a third down pressure out there. As Casey Miser's going upside. Casey Miser is trucking men out there as he's going up to about the 41-yard line. Looks like he didn't get it. As no, by the fact that the clock is running, he'll be second down now a little bit. Could be the last play of the first quarter out here, folks. It will likely be 7-7 hitting the second quarter out here. Avon Lake with a lot of reasons to be excited so far, as it's tied at 7 under half a minute in the first quarter. In the pistol. Give quick pass. Skirting on it. Sideline. He's got a first down. Jake Weber, I beg your pardon. Not Luke Girding. Jake Weber with 16.2. It's first down and 10 from the 47. This could quite easily be the last play of the first quarter. If we want to try to do something out here, it looks like we're not going to. First quarter ends deadlocked at 7. We'll flip sides of the field out here. Right now, it's not been easy. You see the score right there. You see the time. You see everything. It will be at the 42nd. Wow, not what you wanted on defense to start off, but that was mainly doing part due to a good return by Aiden Stewart. So far, the Aiden Stewart return has been the play of the game for Avon. But that's been it. They had a good return out there that got them up to the 31. You missed that one. You got to tell them, don't do that again. Don't do that again. 7-7 at about midfield. First down and 10. We are on the wrong side of midfield. So there is that. It's got a little chilly out here. Might as well roll down the sleeves. You remember last week, folks, it was tied heading into the second quarter, and then we chipped away. One can only hope we got something like that all over again. First down, 10 to go. We need a score out here. There ain't no denying it. 48-yard line, first down, 10. Casey Miser on the left. Girding in motion. And Gibbs going to keep this one left side. Grady running down the sideline. Grady Gibbs with a good gain up to the 30. Shut that down at the 29-yard line. Good run there by Mr. Grady Gibbs. Getting us into prime field position now as he went from the 48 to the 28. Gain of 24 on that. First down and 10. At the 28-yard line. Brady in shotgun. Looks like Dylan Lazar's in now. And Dylan, the speedy senior, runs left side. He's going to juke a man. Dylan Lazar down to the 12. What a run there by Dylan Lazar. We got ourselves a flag, though. And I think that is our third today and our second holding. So forget everything I just said. Josh Messina does it again on the holding. We'll back up to the 36. From what I can tell, that'd be first down at 18. That's not what you want to see if you're the Black and Green Brigade out there. First and 18. Three receivers on the right, one Luke Girding, one Evan Faust, the other one off screen, Jake Weber. Nick Dubkowski on the left, 5 on the play clock. Gibb with a quick pass to Luke Girding. He's got it's a screen pass to the right side. He's going to step over man. Hey, go, oh, no, wait, touchdown, Luke Girding! Touchdown, Girding! 36 yards! And we reclaim the lead on another explosive play. Luke Girding did it. Who else would have done it than the speedy seniors? Wow, we got a lot of speedy seniors out there. Just another day in the office for Gerd. PAT coming up here for Jonah. He has been automatic thus far and will continue it right there by drilling it. 14-7, 46 seconds through the second quarter. What a return there what a run there by Luke Girding going 36 yards. So we had 2 holding calls on Josh Messina. He's probably going to get an earful with Coach Gibbons on it, but anyways, regardless, we still got the touchdown. That's all that matters. That is all that matters. It is 14-7 here in the second quarter. Luke Girding again, the man who caught the screen pass right side and burned the Shoremen on that. Watch out for Aiden Stewart. Aiden Stewart had a monster return last time. He's not afraid to do it again. Jonah Kowser's ready to kick this one off. Jonah's ready. He gets set. Was his hand up in the air yet? I do not believe so. He's weighing the whistle. He takes a deep breath, falls down the football. The football falls down, good God. Yep, Coach Tanner, how are you today? Good coach of the boys basketball program. He's watching tonight. Have to shout him out. One of the finest coaches in the basketball scene in Northeast Ohio. Of course, we won the American Conference last year for the first time in 7 years. And of course, got to district finals. Wow, look at that kick. Did that go right through the uprights? That might have. Holy cow. So much for a return by Aiden Stewart there. But anyways, as I was saying, we made the district finals for the first time in 3 decades. I know it wound up being a loss to Garfield Heights, but admittedly, Garfield Heights was going to be a nightmare. And we were winning after the first quarter of that game. So there was that. Thank you, Coach. First down and 10. Dawson Tenbrink in the shotgun set. He's got Ezra on the left. Man in motion. Ezra Jones might get it here. Or Tenbrink. Tenbrink's got to get away. Running right side. That ball is a nice catch. We will see. There is a flag down. I think we may have done something out there. That's no good. No, sir. Aiden Stewart again with a nice catch. I think there may have been a late hit, folks. And judging by the fact that we are backing up, it might be a late hit. The penalties are killing us. Well, there was a third down. 21, Liam Zielinski on the face mask. Crowd obviously displeased about it. Penalties killing us. We have 4 today. They have 0. And now they got on our end of midfield. First down, 10 to go. At the 49, 10 brings, sends a man in motion, gives it to send man in motion, right side, and he's got nowhere to go. Ezra Jones, I believe, the man on the carry. The 6', 202-pound running back. Oh boy, do we need a stop there, and we got to stop. Backing up to midfield. And Council's behind me right now as it's 2nd down and 11. Avon Lake Youth section going nuts right now. 2nd down, 11 to go. 90 seconds gone by in the 2nd quarter. Number 10, Dawson 10 bring. Dawson looks to pass with time count. Whitwing gonna try to end set time, and he does with a snap. Back him up. It's 3rd down. Coach Meyer telling us what to do out there as they back up deep to about the 41, 37. Oh, you gods, it's 3rd down at about 24. That's about a quarter of the field, folks. Might see Metcalf up the middle here on 3rd down and 24. Not a good look for the Eagle, or not Eagle, Shoremen, wrong Avon team. And they won't do Metcalf up the middle. It's going to be a home run pass, deep left side. It's a nice catch. But I don't think he got the first. He might be a yard short. 3 to be exact. Maybe 4. 4th down as Michael Summerfield makes the catch. Good job by Cal to prevent from going any further. 4th down for the Shoremen, the Black and Green Brigade. Trying to get the stop. 5 yards to go. Looking to pass Sembrink. He's been red hot. Pass caught. I don't know if he caught it, though. Oh, he did catch it. Did he get the first is the question? No, he did not. He did not get the first. He's about 2 yards short. First down at 10 from about the 40-yard line. Good stop there. Dawson Tenbrink looking good out there, the sophomore quarterback. For Coach Meyer will have his pointers out there for us, but we didn't score. That's the important thing. We got first down and 10. Coach Meyer trying to talk things over with us. Gibbon, pistol. We'll see what Grady does here. It will be a handoff right side. Casey Miser, not a bad gain. He got 6 yards. Number 16, Ian McGregor on the stop. 5 yards, they'll say for Casey. A little over 3 minutes elapsed in the 2nd quarter. 14-7 our score. We're winning. We'd love to get a 2-score lead on the Shoremen, maybe a 3-score lead at the break. That'd be sweet. Pass to Evan Faust, complete left side. Evan Faust trying to trip his way forward. Believe he got enough for the first down as he's down at the 49-yard line. Good job there as it's a gain of 6 for Evan, the junior. Great again, the good guy set up. Pistol set, Jake Weber. Right side of Grady, Luke the slot man. Pistol formation, Nick on the left. And Grady looks the pass. Goes for the home run. Nick Domkowski separation, but it's shot down by number 1, Michael Summerfield. Good job to shoot it down as Grady underthrew Nick on that. All right. Not third down, not fourth down. It's only second down. 10 yards to go. Good play there by Summerfield. Avon Lake student section really packed. See if they'll be packed continuing for the rest of this game. Low snap. Casey Meiser left side. Casey still trying to go, but is lucky to get maybe 3 out of that 3 yards and cloud of turf pellets. Third down. We're a perfect 3 for 3 on third down today, but third down and 6 ain't easy. Third down and 6 is far from easy. 7:43 left in the third quarter, or second quarter, I beg your pardon. We're doing a good job on third downs, though. Going towards the east end zone. Whistle and Mike Gibbons may want to talk things over. That's exactly what he does with 7:26 left in the second quarter. I assume it'll be a 30-second timeout. Everything you need to know is right there, folks. 7:26 in the second quarter. Third down and 6 at the 45-yard line. Get ourselves a touchdown lead, but in some trouble out there. So what's the story behind the horn? I don't know. How'd you get it? All right. Thank you. Third down and about 6 for us. Guardians game about underway, folks. You're not focused on the Guardians. You're focused on the Black and Green Brigade, known as the Highland High School. 3 receivers on the right, pistol set, 14-7 contest. Gibb is going to draw this one up the middle. Perfect execution. As he is dead. I say the ground caused it. I think he got plenty for a first down, and that's exactly what happened. All right, that's good. First down, 10 to go. .38, Gibb again on third down, keeping it and getting that first down. Not too bad. Grady showcasing his wheels tonight. 10 on the play clock. Here we go. Pistol formation. You see it, 5 on the play clock. Grady Gibb gonna quick pass it. Again, Jake Weber. Nice move, Jake Weber. He's got a first down. Said he wasn't down, but the ref says otherwise. Good play right there by Jake the junior. Star on basketball. Also has had some time playing baseball, too. So it's first down and 10 for the good guys at the 27-yard line. About halfway through the second quarter. Gibb actually right side. He's got a lot of room. He's got a first down taken out at the knees at the 16, gain of 11. I think Grady's out running Casey tonight, which is so hard to believe because Casey is usually the dude that's burning everybody out there. And he's had a fair share tonight. He's got a touchdown. But seems like Grady Gibb is the one who's running and running hard. First down and 10, 6-11 in the second quarter. Casey looks to be behind Grady. That means it's pistol girding in motion. Hand off Casey, right side. Casey's going to go up to the, he's still going as he goes down to the 9. Got about 3 or 4 more than I thought he was going to get out of that. Casey, of course, a superstar baseball player, as we know by now. Second down and 3 from the 9-yard line. Here we go. Lining up in the shotgun formation. 5:37 in the second. Try making a 2-score game out here. Man in motion. Another Grady keeper up the middle. Grady to the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Grady Gibb. And now we got a 2-score lead. Exactly what the doctor ordered. A 4th down stop that leads to 6. I've got. There we go. That's good. How are you guys? Obviously doing good if we got ourselves a 2-touchdown lead out here. Jonah for the ever so important point after attempt. See what Jonah can do out here. 5:28 in the second quarter. He's 2 for 2 from PAT land. And he'll be 2 for 3 from PAT land as that one's blocked. Only seems like Jonah Calza cannot get the ball up in the air. He's got a strong leg. He's got one of the best legs in the state of Ohio. It just seems out sometimes, and I repeat, sometimes it's just a line drive that gets blocked. But it's all good because it's 20-7, a 2-score lead. Jonah might be kicking some frustration in this football out here. What are you going to do to beat Avon? That's been the theme all season long. I tell you, this is a good thing if this is what we want to do to beat Avon. I mean, a 20-7 lead, 5:28 in the second quarter. Do not want to go to Aiden Stewart. He's had himself a fine one tonight. Big kick return, a few catches. Stewart, setback to return. This is Jonah Cows is ready. Jonah takes a deep breath. We're going to have another good touchback out here. That's a high kick. That ball is out of the end zone. You talk about a strong leg right there. That's a strong leg. Mr. Taylor, not that far of a drive for you tonight. For me, it wasn't. Yeah, I tell you, I was at BW. We were playing volleyball against John Carroll. I don't know if we won it. We were down 2-0 last time I checked. I left before first serve, but I said I'd check it out over there. We're playing John Carroll, but obviously here tonight. Beautiful night. You heard it from Mr. Taylor right here. You're right on that. How are you? High snap, handoff up the middle. Look at J-Mo Gordon bring him down for a loss of 3. That was a mighty good tackle. They'll say he lost 1, actually. Looked like he lost 3, but oh well. Yeah, the student section really getting a kick out of that. So second down and 11, thought it would be 12 or 13, but it's all right. He still lost some yardage. J-Mo on the stop. Ezra Jones shooting swallowed up. And Tenbrink looking. He's going to fire one deep. That pass is going to be intercepted. Intercepted. Number 11, Chris Metzger. Chris Metzger with the pick. You know who's going to love that? Coach Meyer's going to love that. That's who's going to love that. Chris Metzger. As Chris Meyer's going to enjoy that one, folks. There's Mr. Metzger. So a 2-play drive and that hot streak for Aiden Stewart has died. As has the student section on Avon Lake sideline. At midfield, 49, first down and 10. Pistol set. Gonna give that one Casey Miser right side. Casey Miser, nice stiff arm. Casey Miser still trying to go. Think he got enough for a first, maybe. Nope, he's a little short. Second down and 1, 4.5 minutes in the second quarter. Been a good one for us. Second out, one to go at the 30. Or at the 42, I beg your pardon. Here we go in the shotgun formation. I said a 3-score lead would be a key to going the break, as Casey's going to go upside, pick up a first down more than likely, and go down at the 39. 3 yards in quiet turf pellets on that, not bad. First down and 10, 3:56 in the second quarter. On this gorgeous Friday night. Avon Lake, the Shoremen in some hot soup now. Wow, they're chanting Casey's name. How nice. The Avon Lake faithful chanting Casey's name. But Grady's going for a wide alone. Evan Faust is going to catch it and paycheck. Touchdown, Evan Faust. Let's go. Gibbons hyped. So is Evan. You'd be hyped too if you threw that touchdown pass. 39 yards. Well, they said on Monday night for many years, turn off the lights, the party's over. That might be the case right here, as it will hopefully be 27-7. Barring a missed PAT here from Jonah. What's he know about missed PATs? 27-7, 3:23 left in this first half, and Avon Lake's in a world of hurt now. They are in a world of hurt. Casey Miser right there. He had himself a good one out there so far. A gain of 9 and then a gain of 3. And then, of course, Brady Gunn one to Avon. 2 passing touchdowns for Grady. 1 rushing touchdown for Grady. That's a hat trick. Technically. As there's 3:23 left in the second quarter. Courtesy of the Chris Metzger interception. Jonah to the dangerous Aiden Stewart. Aiden Stewart. Set back ready to return this, but Jonah Kelsey's going to put a strong leg into that one. That might have been good. Not the first time Jonah's done that tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 3:23 left. There you guys. Good. A lot of fun. What were we saying? Mm-hmm. But our drone, I don't know which one it is. I'm sorry. Think we might be over there. Up the middle. Dang, he gave it to. He may have been down, though. And they're going to say he was down, so there won't be a fumble. So it won't snowball yet for Avon Lake. Practicing, that's what the Pride of Highland's doing, and we do it best. Gain of 6, it's 2nd down and 4. Under 3 minutes to go. 2nd down 3, rather, at the 27. Here they go with handoff up the middle. He's going to try to get away, but he cannot. You can run from Dan Miller, but you can't hide from Dan Miller. And we're going to take our second timeout. Dan Miller, the star right-handed pitcher, too. And now all of a sudden, if you're Dawson Tenbrink, you're starting to sweat bullets out here. How are you? Good. Tenbrink and his Shoremen in deep danger of letting this one slip away. Casey's studying film out there, folks. It is third down and about 5 for the Shoremen. Here comes Avon Lake with hopefully a stop by us. Hopefully for the Shoremen, they got the first, but we're going to have other plans, I hope. That's always the intent. That's where Jones is on the left. 15 on the play clock. Tenbrink looking. Tenbrink gets one. That pass gets by Cal Whitling running down the right sideline. Big hit, Jamo Gordon. But the damage done as he gets a first down to the 49-yard line, roughly. That was a first down 10, and they'll say it's at the 45 instead. 2:27, so maybe our aggressive approach might backfire here, folks. 27-7 over Avon Lake. Shoremen trying to make this a ball game heading into the dressing room for a 20-minute break and then some. Tenbrink sends Jones in motion. Yes, I would love to, Mohammed. Thank you. As always, there's a handoff up the middle. Keeper, what's the football? We got it. I think we got it. I could have sworn we got it. And we did get it. Diggity, what a play. Looks like that might have been Dan Miller as he is hyped up. Hyped up. Was that Dan? Yep, Coach Grissom, you know Dan really well. How do you describe that? Yeah, we're winning big time. Yep, you're right, Coach Grissom. Of course, he's the star ace, Dan Miller, for Coach Jay Grissom's baseball team. He knows Dan well, as I said. He knows Dan Miller really well. And now Grady and Pistol, Nick Slotman. Well, look close to the line of scrimmage. Jake playing receiver as it's Casey Miser left side trying to push the pile. So back-to-back drives by Avon Lake has led to back-to-back turnovers. It has been disastrous for them. As Casey only got a yard out of that, we got 2 minutes to go in the first half, 27-7. Avon Lake again in a world of trouble out here. Looks to be Pistol. Grady, play fake, looking, watch out for the blind side. Quick pass, Luke Gurning's got it. Luke Gurning gets away. He's spinning, still on his feet. And down at the 26-yard line. What a play there by Luke Gurning. And we got a man down. Hold on. We got a man down. That would be why it sets number 77, I believe. Wyatt went down right there. Let's hope for the best. I think number 77, Wyatt, is down. John Bruchetta hurrying up there. 92 seconds left of the second quarter. You got to hope Wyatt's all right. The O-line's so critical, so crucial in football. Let's hope Wyatt's all right. He's got his helmet off. This is not a good sign. We're 26 yards away from really making this one a task and a tall chore for the Shoreman. Wyatt gets back up. That's a good sign. He's walking. Coach Mike Gibbons trying to make sure that dude's all right. Wyatt's got his helmet back on. He'll probably be back up on the field in no time. 92 seconds left in the second quarter. And it is 27-7. Ball at the 26. So never good to see White sits hurt as the clock will run again under 90 here in the second quarter and under 90 in the first half. Grady and Pistol. He's going to give one Casey Miser right side. Good move, Casey Miser. Gets away from one, gets away from two. He's got a first down up to the red zone, I believe, at the 16. That is first down and 10. 74 seconds to go in this first quarter. Shoremen sweating bullets, to say the least. Matt Kostelnik sweating bullets. And Casey, Dylan Lazar right side. Dylan Lazar is down at the 12. Dylan Lazar only stands at 5'8". That's my dad's height. Dylan's not the tallest dude out there, but he's got a lot of wheels, I'll tell you that. Second down and 5 from the 12-yard line. Second down 6, I believe. About 40 seconds. And man in motion. Grady looks to pass for his third passing touchdown tonight. Dylan Lazar. By himself. And Grady, as we're going to get flagged for a bit too much of a celebration. Well, that's odd. Not every day you see that, folks, but it's 33-7 anyways. So Grady gave 4 touchdowns today, 1 passing touchdown, Luke Girding, other one to Evan Faust, and this one to Dylan Lazar, the 5'9" senior. And the crowd now liking the fact that it is an unsportsmanlike. I think we're trying to say he was trying to find his mouthpiece. Well, you know what? It's going to be a kickoff at the 25. Twins bringing it scoreless, by the way. Thank you, Mohammed, as always. Here's my it's studio, dude. Dan Miller snaps it. Grady Gibb holds it. That's not Dan Miller. That's 70. So I think that's Dan Miller. Here we go for the PAT, and Jonah Calza's got it. What a kick. That's him behind the band. And we are killing the Shoremen tonight. 27 points in this second quarter alone after it was 7-7 in the first quarter. And all of a sudden, it's become a runaway. Look at that, folks. 34-7. Barring a disaster, we should go to 3-0 on the season. But it will be Avon Lake to start off the second half. A lot of consecutive possessions out there, and then some perhaps. We might see the running clock before we could say we might see a running clock. Kids having fun out there tonight. Look at them have fun. Can you blame them? Your team's up 27 points on Avon Lake. I was telling the folks on campus we should win by 3 or 4 touchdowns. Hopefully that's the case scenario. We'll be kicking off for the 25, but Jonah Calza, that dude can really kick the football. 31.5 seconds to go till we hit the half. Jonah making sure both sides are ready. 17. Aiden Stewart positions himself at about the 14 as this kick is high up in the air. Good chase it back to the 12. He gets a running start. He goes up to the 30 right side and he is down. Now, what do you do here if you're Avon Lake? Do you dare try to make it look a little more interesting? Or you just kneel it out? You get the ball second half. Wouldn't be surprised if they try to punch it here. Well, Avon Lake, their defense is going to make our cheerleaders make their legs fly out here tonight. Well, how are you guys? at the 37-yard line. Avon Lake really needs something out here because they are dead and buried, essentially, heading into the halftime break. Number 10 brings passing deep over the middle. It's caught. Trying to poke out the football. There's a quadruple team. We're trying to punch out that football to no avail. 18.3 left in the second quarter. I assume Kostonik's going to take a timeout, and that's exactly what he does. So they got a good first down out of that. How are you? Good. Avon Lake takes a timeout at the 38 of ours. They're trying to make it look interesting heading into the break. That won't be what? Tommy, how are you? You enjoying this game? Yeah, they're live. Well, 64 watching right now. 64. I had like 100 for last year's game against Aurora. I had 91 at its peak tonight. I think people are leaving because this game's getting ugly and getting ugly fast. 18.3 left. That's Dawson Tenbrink in shotgun looking to pass. Here comes a hit. Evan Falsini throws that one incomplete. Wow, how about that hit there by Evan Fouts with 14.4 seconds to go. So it's mercifully halftime out here. My goodness. Mammoth hit. Does an Ari throw. They are at the 38 instead of the 48, contrary to what the scoreboard says out there. They got 14.4 to make it look a little more, a little less ugly, I ought to say. Dawson Tenbrink takes a snap. Jambo Gordon coming in. That pass is, nearly picked off by Dylan Lazar. And our side, I can't believe it, but it is third down. 10.7 seconds left in the second. If they don't get the first down here, what do? You got a dilemma out there. Because obviously it might be Hail Mary time. You can't kick it in case of the effort of a run back. Maybe they'll do us a favor. Our return man Luke more than likely will pull Chris Davis. Remember that from the Iron money over 10 years ago now. Snap. I'm going to pass. Here comes a hit. Flushed down right. Still looking. Hit hard. Hit out of bounds. 4.2 left. They may have lost one. Fourth down. What's the call here? Yeah, I think it'd be kind of dumb to kick here. They're kicking into the wind. It would be 60 yards. So I assume they're going for a Hail Mary, Dawson Tenbrink. Knock it down. How many times do you have to say that? Knock it down. Gotta send the good guys back. Gotta send the secondary back. They're going for the home run. And I think Coach Gibbons wants to take his last time out. 0.3 of a second gone by in the process. We'll have to add 0.3 of a second back on the clock. It was 4.2. Now it's 3.9. Probably won't make a difference. Maybe trying to ice him out here, perhaps. Here at Avon Lake Memorial Stadium, it is 34-7. Tommy Maroon here for WHBW. If you haven't subscribed yet. And yep, it is 4.2. I was right. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, bell icon here in WHBW. We like to enjoy ourselves out here. Yep, Dustin Hopkins was struggling. Hopefully that new kid does good for the Browns. Of course, Sunday against the Bengals, Channel 8. 42/10 of a second in this first half. This will be your last play. No pressure. Goes deep. Not going to make it. Incomplete. And that's how you take a 34-7 lead at the break. Oh, you gods. The Hornets are really firing on all cylinders for the umpteenth time. Evan Faust's going to lead us into the locker room. We are just doing incredible out there. Some Shoremen faithful may be filing their way to the exits early tonight, folks. It is 34-7. Avon Lake's going to need at least 27 as we will take off. Sorry. We'll take off the headset for the bands to play.
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the 2025 Pride of Highland Marching Band. We open tonight's performance with the first national single of the Jackson 5, released 56 years ago in 1969. Here is I Want You Back.
$60 people. That's a lot for me.
Our next song is 1989, hot hit from the band Romantics. Featured our trumpet section. This is What I Like About You. debut single that launched the late Ozzy Osbourne's solo career. Off of his 1980 album Wizard of Oz, this is Crazy Train.
Jazz band, 800 back then, $800, you know.
Hello, everyone, and please help me welcome to the 13-time state marching band state finalist, your Avon Lake marching Shoremen. The band is led under the field by senior field commander Ethan Miles and junior field commanders Nicole Lucas and Sarah Hornets. Our drum major is Annie Richard. Tonight, the band will perform music from our past, present, and future. Our first selection tonight brings you the Shoremen from the 90s with their signature hit, Payday.
How are ya?
You do a good job, dude.
Thank you. These guys are doing better.
Yes, they are, buddy.
They're doing infinitely better. I mean, it's,
fun time tonight.
hey, so am I. I was scared for a second after the first quarter, after they had that mammoth run back.
Yeah.
But I think we've really held a command
settled
of
down.
ever since. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I've seen Coach Meyer get hyped up.
Yeah.
Who can blame him? Yeah, his defense. I know, I don't blame him. Go Jackets.
Yeah,
UBW them.
of course.
Good, good. I go there.
Do you?
Yes.
I went there 100 years ago.
When did you play? Did you play?
I played football there, yeah.
When?
45 years ago in 82.
Oh, you were on CBS?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was me. I was on the field. John Madden.
Yes,
he
Pat
was drinking
Summerall,
with
Pat
them.
O'Brien.
He was drinking with all the college kids at Wittenberg.
John Madden was?
Oh, yeah, and he went to frat parties. It was wild. They hung around all weekend.
Yeah, I heard that they try to get a good look on campus to see the what's what.
They just had the 40-year anniversary. They did a real nice thing at CBS. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's nice.
Friends got in.
Yeah, I saw Coach Van Dusen. I saw Mr. Varga.
Yep.
I know Steve Varga was the hero that night.
Yeah. Coach Van Dusen died.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It was a
Are
few
you
months
from
ago.
this area?
I'm from Hinckley.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And I
you're
go to
you're
BW.
Florida. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Great. You like it?
Oh, of course, it's awesome.
Good. You live on campus?
No. No, I don't. Yeah.
Drive over every day.
So my question was, what made Coach Pack trot out Steve for that 47-yard trot?
We were playing a sophomore QB, that's why. And he didn't have a lot of confidence in him. Our
Really?
starter was out.
What was that? Brian Moore, I know, was in that day. I've talked to
Yeah,
him
he was a
numerous
sophomore.
times.
He turned into a really great player, but he was not ready at that point.
Yeah, he's a good dude, Mr. Moore.
Really good guy. You know him?
Yeah, I interviewed him once for a video on this YouTube channel about the rivalry between us and Wittenberg. He and Joe Cerniak I got to interview too.
Brian was a really good player. Nice guy, too.
Oh, yeah.
I like him a lot.
He's a great guy.
You got to interview Pete Primo.
Who?
Pete Primo. He was like our best player ever.
I've heard of that name, actually.
I can set you up with him.
That would be nice, thank you.
He's a psycho, but a good dude.
That'd be great, thank you. Unfortunately, I'm using my phone to live stream.
What's your number? I'll send you his contact info.
When everyone was robbed, the scene one of our competition shows.
You can't, just don't call because I'm using my phone right now live stream. Thank you.
No problem.
The name's Tommy, T-O-M-M-Y. M-A-R-O.
I'll just delete it after this.
Okay, I'll thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, that had to have been fun being on national TV.
Really cool.
I got to talk to the Rodriguez brothers.
Yeah. I was just texting them today.
Who did?
I just texted them today. They're excellent guys.
Oh, yeah. I know Pat O'Brien got to talk to their dad.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to send you his thing
Thank you.
anytime.
Thank you. Or maybe he'll know someone in the broadcasting industry.
Why? He was a world champ power lifter, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not know that. What I do know is that Coach Snow wants to go to BW because he was watching that game from home. Did he tell you that?
Yeah. Yeah, he probably did. I see John at the game.
Oh, he's a great guy. Isn't he?
Great guy.
Glad to see him still here, even though he doesn't coach. He's still here, of course.
He works for the school.
Yeah, athletic assistant AD. He does a good job. So
Yeah,
is
you want to talk to Pete. He was maybe the best player ever at BW.
Thank you. When did he play? 82?
Played with me.
Huh.
All-American. He was great. And we're going to go see our niece. I'll see you, man.
Well, you have a good one. Go Jackets. Tomorrow we're playing wet.
Yeah, I know. I'm going next weekend. I'll see you
Oh,
there.
at Wilmington? Yeah, I'll have a pregame show. Hopefully I'll catch you there. Have a good one, sir. Well, looks like Fox 8's right here. They're going to yell, "Go Hornets" in a minute. Here we go, let's listen. we go in a minute. Yep, that's always a good thing. Well, how's everybody doing over here?
What's up, Tommy?
Doing well. Got to talk to a BW guy who played for us in '82. You know what happened in 1982? We were broadcast on CBS against Wittenberg.
No way.
Look it up. Pat Summerall, John Madden, Pat O'Brien all did a BW football game once. Because the NFL was on strike. The NFL was on strike.
How old were you?
Not even alive. Not even alive, I tell you. But I've heard a lot of great stories about those teams. Yeah, I got 59 people tuning in. Coach Tanner's watching, by the way, tonight, Mr. Bailey.
Coach
Yeah.
Cusco, what's up, man? We missed you out here. You should be here.
I know, what's he did? Yeah. Yeah,
65 and windy.
exactly. He said best broadcast around. I don't believe that, but hey, I'll take it. Thank you, guys. Well, Avon Lake still having their band out there. They're making more highlights than their football team, I'll tell you that. Their lone highlight being an Aiden Stewart return. Otherwise, it's been tough sledding for the Shoremen out here, as we're just having some fun out here tonight. Anyway, sir, what's your name? What's your name? Sam?
Sam Martello, I put it in the text to you.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, you enjoy the second.
I told you to call.
All right. You enjoy the second half.
They had the kids lined up.
Well, that was a pleasant surprise, if I say so myself. Running into a BW legend who played on the team in 1982. The famous game that you're good. That CBS broadcast of us when we beat Wittenberg. Courtesy of some high risk, high reward plays. Of course, as I said, with Steve Varga, made that 47-yard kick. Of course, that was good. Yep. Did you think Mr. Varga was going to make the kick? Did you think Mr. Varga was going to make it?
He was pretty solid.
Yeah, I know his left foot was smaller than his right, and he kicked with the left foot.
Yeah, he had a birth defect, so it was like a club. Like he could really kick pretty well.
Yeah, I know that's kind of odd because I know his left foot was significantly smaller than his right.
Yeah. He was born without like any toes. His hands were like that.
Sort of like Tom Dempsey.
Yeah, pretty much similar to that.
And both kicked a long field goal.
Steve worked for the government.
Really?
He was Aspire.
Wow, that's cool.
I saw him a few years ago.
Yeah, Coach Snell says he hasn't talked to him in years.
Yeah, I saw him at one of the reunions.
Oh, that's nice.
Snell's an excellent guy.
He is. Proud to call him a good friend of mine. Yeah, I'm friends with his kids too. Hey, Logan. Yeah, his kids are all at BW except Tommy. And you're Sam, right? You enjoyed the second half once again.
Thanks, Tom.
Gotta put the headset back on, folks. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the second half, where the Black and Green Brigade are having a dandy. It's 34-7. The Pride of Highland Marching Band had themselves a good one. I know what I did when I was in the Pride of Highland after halftime. I'd hurry my way to the concession stand just so I could get some food. I remember doing that. It was a lot of fun. Are you guys out there? We got ourselves a comfy 34-7 cushion. Both teams, never mind Avon Lake, just yet to get out there full. And the good guys still practicing, getting their stretches in out here tonight. In a 34-7 beatdown, we outscored them 27-0 in the second quarter. Just another day in the office for the Black and Green Brigade, if I say so myself. Another day in the office. We're going to do it again. Let's hope we got what it takes to keep our foot on the gas. Go look at Johnny Calza. He'll be kicking off. How are you guys? John's going to be kicking off to start off the second half. Brady throwing to Aiden. How are you doing? And Aiden throwing to Grady. Well, actually, Aiden's throwing number 36. Thing is, for some numbers, I have no clue who's who. So there is that. Coaches put on the headset too. We're having 2 minutes, so it's rock and roll time here in the second half. Where Avon Lake does not have that special something. To be quite frank with you folks. Well, the youth section makes their way back out there behind the end zone. If we're talking things over, Coach Mike Gibbons right there. He's telling us what to do before we hit the sideline. You know, Coach Muhammad always gives me the updates on football. I gotta know, however, what the score of the Avon Glenville game is. Because Glenville Avon, that's a big game. And remember, folks, it's what are you going to beat Avon? One of the cheerleaders, he got tossed up high in the air. I don't know how that happened. Remember, folks, the theme is, what are you going to do to beat Avon? Wow, look at that, folks. That ain't easy. What are you going to do to beat Avon? They lost to Spruce Creek 8 days ago. Don't know what the score is of the game against the Tarblooders. Glenville D4 perennial powerhouse. No denying that. Glenville has had themselves a reign of terror in Division 4. Wind picking up out here as Avon Lake looking to claw and fight their way back in this. That, my friends, will be easier said than done. Wind is howling. The flag moving from east or from west to east. Students singing over there. They got reasons to be happy right now. When your team's up 34-7 against a good team like Avon Lake. I know Avon Lake's 0-2 this season, but it was a 1-point loss to Strongsville and a 7-point loss to Lake Catholic. Well, we'll get everybody in the student section out there. I need everybody to show up next week against Aurora. I'll be at that game. You'd assume would be a gimme. I assume it'd be a gimme. Judging by how he performed the first 2.5 games, the first 25% of the season has just been just a dream. Mr. Tower, you right for second half? Good. Good. So kicking off is Jonah Calza and Aiden Stewart set back to return. So here's Jonah ready. He's going to try to put a leg into this one, and he does just that. High up in the air. He's going to catch this in the end zone, and he'll fair catch it in the end zone. Looks like they killed a second in the process. First down and 10 for the Shoremen. Ball spotted at the 20 here. They put a second back, as I assumed they would. Don't stop believing plays. Well, they may be stopping believing soon. Starts in 10 brink. Gonna hand it off right side. Gets away from everybody and then down via number 15. That would be Cooper Zelensky. Ezra Jones on the carry. He picked up 6 out of that. Second down and 4. That's Mike Gibbons right there. He's in short sleeves out there. I don't know how he does it. It's getting chilly. It's really getting chilly. Good thing I brought a spring jacket as there's the handoff. No play fake over the middle. It's caught for a first down. Good move right there as he goes down at about the 40, maybe the 45. Aiden Stewart has really been doing good, aside from everyone else tonight for Avon Lake. First down and 10. They line up in pistol at the 41-yard line. Here comes the handoff. No play fake. That pass is tipped high and incomplete. That was nice. Second down and 10 from the 41-yard line. You see the good guys right there, all riled up, all hyped up. Might see Frankie check in soon. He'll have to check in soon. The miser meter only at 1 tonight, but the give meter, that's at 4 tonight. It is second down and 10. A minute gone by. As here's a jet sweep, no keeper, and he's going to get maybe 3. It's third down. 10 brink on the carry. Haven't got him right there. At the 45-yard line, third down. You see Wayne Kuzma practice out there. Also on the soccer team, tough one last night in a controversial 1-1 tie. Here they go, and what looks to be pistol. And he wants a pass. Here comes the hit. Can he escape? Yes, as he floats one, that pass is caught. And the boom laid by Liam Zelensky. Well, Michael Summerfield makes the catch nonetheless. Michael Summerfield with a nice, fancy catch. We're getting, hopefully, a stop here. They're at the 36. 10 brink. Handoff, no keeper. He's going to run right side. He's going to try to find something big. Hit right there. He's down at about the, maybe the 31, 30-yard line, gain of 6. Samuel Gordon, who else? With the stop. Big Coop got a stop with him as well. Second down and 4 at the 30-yard line. 2.5 minutes gone by in the second quarter, or second half, rather. Dustin 10 brink. What will we do here? He will roll out towards the left. He might take off with this. He's going to throw one high and away and to the chain link fence. I don't know who he was looking for there. What I do know is that it's third down. We're doing it in the Avon Lake student section. Trying, and I repeat, trying to get behind their Shoremen in any way, shape, or form, because it's just not been their night. It was not their second quarter. I mean, hello, we scored 27 in the second quarter. Third down and 4. I won't be surprised if they give it to us for Jones here. There'll be a quick pass. That's intercepted. Williams Zelensky down the sideline. He could go all the way. And he did, but he got a monster return. Williams Zelensky, holy cow. And now we really, really mean business. All the way to the 10. I thought Liam was going to take that thing. It was 10 yards short of taking it to the crib. And now any score, plus that's a safety, of course, and we're talking a running clock. At least I believe it'd be the third straight week in a row. It'd be the third week in a row. You got the running clock. The miser meter could be at 7. Liam Zelensky, oh, out of gas. That dude really ran for his life on that, killing a tribe. Avon Lake had shots off. And Casey is down at about the 8, maybe the 7, second down and 8. Second down and goal. They're chanting Casey's name. They're really showing off to Casey Miser tonight. That's nice. 27 unanswered, and Mike Gibbons is going to take a timeout. Must have liked the fact that the play clock was at 2 and we weren't going to snap it. 8:17 to go in this third quarter, and it's been all Hornets in this contest. Well, here we go, trying to make it a running clock out here. It's second down and goal from the 8-yard line. What was the play that set up the short field? A Liam Zelensky interception down the left sideline. Ball spotted at the 8-yard line. Here we go. Lining up at the 8. Shotgun, 2 running backs. Evan Faust being one of them. And Casey to the right. Casey may get away, but he just doesn't. He lost a punch. He went down to the 16. Casey really been stuffed today. I'll say that, but the passing game been on cue. Passing game has really been there tonight. I'm going to need Grady Gibb to do it one more time. Third down, 16. 7:45 left in the third quarter. Looking for that running clock out here. Festal, Casey behind Grady. I think Grady's got more rushing yards than Casey. That's very odd. And Grady got to look out. Pass caught. Evan Faust hit hard at the 11-yard line. Think you got to send out Jonah Calza, make it a 30-point game. Get the running clock going. That's exactly what we're going to do out here, folks. 28 yards, right hash. Gonna have to swing it over. Cannot hook this, cannot push it, of course. 28 yards, about 48 in the NFL, and Jonah Calza trying to make it a running clock affair. Snap, kick. I don't think he made that. He's wide left. He was wide left, Jonah Calza. They made the right call there. And the usually reliable Jonah Kauza doesn't get anything in that good interception. Turns out to be all for naught. Senior's doing it right now. Avon away from the 20-yard line. Coach Gibbons cannot like the fact that we came up empty-handed there. Jonah Kauza is 1 for 2 on the season from field goals. Again, he's one of the best kickers in the state. Just didn't have it there. Dawson Tenbrink trying to shake off what now? 2 interceptions, I believe. Chris Metzger has 1. William has the other, and Dawson's going to run left side. He jukes out Cooper, and a big hit from behind. 76 on the stop. I don't even know who 76 is either. Second down and 2 from the 28. Dan Miller with the fumble recovery, too, by the way. Line up in shotgun. Tenbrink going to give this one up the middle, and 76. Oh, that uniform really stretching out there at the off the yard. 76 hobbling a little bit. He's hobbling. It's 3rd down. Let's hope 76 is all right. 3rd down, 3 to go. 27-yard line. No, there's no 76 on the roster. Beats me, Mr. Taylor. Beats me. Maybe as we got. Maybe Dan. No, I think I see. No, that's 65. Might be Dan. Yeah, because he was 85. Maybe. 3rd down and 3. Shotgun set. Tenbrink feeling the heat. Guns one left side. It's caught. 1st down. 89. Christopher Golding. He's a freshman. My goodness. My goodness. Not every day you see a freshman play. And Coach Gibbons doesn't really have any freshmen on his roster. 1st down and 10 at the 42. An explosive second quarter has been the difference out here, as it is a 34-7 contest. And he's going to hand it off right side. As for Jones, try and get something. And as for Jones, is going to get nothing. Good job there. Yes, Logan, what do you want? Think Logan wants something? You want something? What are your thoughts tonight? I agree. Yeah. Running clock. That's right. That's right, Logan. Ooh, they might go crazy again as he got about 9 on that. Yes. 3rd down, though. How's the band sounding good tonight? Yeah. That's cool. What's not cool is that Dawson's got a 1st down to the 37. Coach Meyer not going to be too happy about that. Yeah, Mr. Nelly, he played for John Carroll. I know, disappointing. Yo, we tried recruiting him. Didn't work, obviously. Yeah. It probably will be, as long as if I can get good footage of this game. That pass is caught, I believe. Is it caught? No. Incomplete. Michael Summerfield, the intended man, the 5'10" senior. Second down. That's right, Logan. You enjoy the rest of the game. Thank you, my friend. Avon Lake won state championship 22 years ago. They go to 0-3. Odds are that might be more than 22 years. Second down, 10, 3:50 in the third quarter. We'd love to get a running clock. This pass is shot down, incomplete. There is a flag. We'll see who it's on. Will this be on Avon Lake? Seeing him every time the ref's chatting it about. No running clock yet. Referee gonna put on his mic. Ooh, third down though and 10. They sit in 36. Donacal's almost made 37-7, but everything's all good. We got ourselves a 27-point lead here in this, what do you call it, third quarter. Largest deficit Avon Lake has faced all season. Dawson Tenbrink gonna have to step it up, obviously. And Tenbrink gonna try to get away. He will. He's gonna pick up 9 yards, I believe. I don't think he got it. I'll make it fourth down, I believe. This is when you send out the big fellas. Clock is stopped. Clock is stopped at 3:37. Again, 34-7 our score. They measure it. Oh, they say reset the play clock. And now run the clock. Fourth down. Crowd's got to make some noise out here. Let's stop it. Avon Lake's in their grave. Dawson Tenbrink and pistol. This is when you pray for a bad snap. Man running in motion. That's a pass that's caught. Can he get there? Yes. To the 24-yard line. Good job there. As Tenbrink gets it off to Aiden Stewart. And now all of a sudden, Avon Lake trying to make it a 3-touchdown ball game. We may or may not see a running clock tonight. That'd be disappointing if we don't. As there's a handoff, Ezra. Maybe 2 yards, second down. Nobody has scored yet in this third quarter. If not for that monster second, we're talking a tied game. Second down and 8. Friday night lights on in full effect. 2.5 in the third quarter. Dawson Tenbrink looking to pass. Still looking. Goes for the home run. Nick Topkowski's got man up, and it is caught. Incomplete. Never mind. Forget everything I said. It's third down. Third down and about 8 from the 22. While these kids try and get behind their Shoremen. Right now, there hasn't been too much to cheer about for Avon Lake. Not too much to cheer about if you're the Shoremen. Dawson Tenbrink at the 22-yard line. He is gonna roll out to the right side. He's gonna try and find someone. Throws down. Nick Dubkowski comes up with it at the 8-yard line. That's a hat trick for Dawson Tenbrink. Nick Dubkowski for the second week in a row has just had, no, third week in a row, has had an interception. Talk about a two-way player. That's Nick Dubkowski. And that ought to put Avon Lake in their grave. Both have closed in on Avon Lake. Touchdown. You can kiss their shot at winning goodbye if you don't already. 3 picks for 10, Brink. I tell you, the defense, Mr. Myers, gotta love this. And it's Casey Miser. There goes Casey Miser offside for a gain of 5. 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes in the third quarter. We need the running clock over the Avon Lake Shoremen. A good team like Avon Lake that only lost by 1 to Strongsville is 2-0. They got Homestead Falls today at 7 to Lake Catholic. They're 1-1, obviously. Good look at Mike Gibbons, still dialed in out there. Crouching down, looking for that first down. Shotgun, 90 seconds left in the third quarter. Luke Girding, no Grady keeps it up the middle. Grady's got first down, a whole lot more. He's down at the 30. Grady Gibb typically, he thought he wasn't down, but anyway, Grady Gibb typically not the speed demon, but he's really been showcasing a whole lot of wheels tonight. Under 80 seconds in the third quarter. 34-7, Avon Lake really feeling the heat. It's great. He's really getting a bunch of good yardage out there today. Whether it's in the air or on the ground, they just cannot stop that guy. Here we go. Back to sleep. We're turning right side, still trying to stay up on his feet. Down at the 36. This could be the last play of the third. There's a flag down. Is Josh Messina not liking something? Josh not liking something. Might be on number 14. That would be Elijah Bullens. 44.3 left in the third quarter. We'll see if it's an extra 15 or whatnot. Whoa, it's on us. Is it? We're going to listen in a minute. Josh Messina's really making a bunch of errors out there tonight. That's another one, a personal foul. Back us up a significant amount of yardage. 44 3/10 of a second. Quads doing their jig out there. Everybody bouncing, second down, 18. Let them have fun out there. Second down, 18. And man, emotional to be turning will snap, and it's going to be Grady Gibbs giving out Casey Miser. Goes Grady Gibb running. Grady Gibb still running. What a run by Grady Gibb, getting up to the 41-yard line. That's enough for a first down. So excuse me there. Grady Gibb really burned him on the wheels tonight. And they'll take it to the end of the third quarter. At least I believe. 34-7. There's someone like it doing it for the end of the third. I don't get the intermittent. It's a very important time out there. I can what is enough of that, I ought to say, because the action's about ready to begin. Hopefully you do lose your hearing like I did. What? What is right? I lost a good chunk of my hearing out of that. Wow. No pressure, just the camera blindfolded. As Casey Miser runs left. Casey Miser down. Not a bad run there for the senior. He only got one actually, so it should have been better. Second down and 9. The defense has really been the key to this game tonight, as it has been all season long. Varsity gave up their first points of the season, but obviously didn't come back to hurt us, barring a disaster here in the fourth quarter. Avon leads 20-6. Going to the outside and not getting much. They say run the clock. It's third down. Thank you, Mom, as always. Third down and 5. We need to make something, cook it out here. Come on, guys. Third down and 5 from the 46 of ours, not Avon Lakes. Here we go. Play clock at 31, so we got plenty of time to ponder this one. It's going to be Dylan Lazar. Dylan Lazar may have lost the football. Do we get the question, judging by the calm reaction? I think we may have. No, we didn't. Dylan Lazar fumbles it, and John Costin all over it. So probably not going to get a running clock tonight, folks. Cheerleaders flipping out. Quite literally, look at this. Wow. How do you do that? 10-21 left in the ball game. Unless there's a disaster, we should win this. First down and 10 for the Shoremen. Avon Lake in some serious trouble. And now here they go, and no pistol. Handoff Ezra Jones. No keeper up the middle, sliding down. That's good maturity right there, not to take him out right there. But he did get the first down. First down and 10 from the 36. Avon Lake trying not to give up. Yeah, folks. 27, that's Drake. Rudnicki. Rudnicki is the running back for Avon Lake. Does he get it? He does, and he's crushed. Wow. 76 is Dan, isn't it? He changed uniforms. Thank you. Dan got him in the backfield, as he always does. Second down, 12 to go. There's Chris Metzger, left side of your screen. Second down at 12, 9:25 in this contest. Dawson Tenbrink trying to get him in the end zone. Handoff up the middle. He's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, as it's third down and a good chunk of yardage. I'll be honest, I'm kind of sad there's no running clock yet. I mean, albeit it's a tough team and a long distance, but still, third down 11. That was my voice, if I haven't already. Coach Meyer telling us what to do. Coach Meyer does a great job, as we know by now. Dawson Tenbrink. Coach Meyer jumping up and down as Tenbrink passes. Walks over the middle. That pass is incomplete. Looks down at 11. 8:32 left in the contest. I assume they will. Yep, they will keep the troops on the field. Hasn't been the type of night Avon Lake wanted, but when you're going up against the number 4 team in the state, obviously things won't be easy for you. All they got to do is keep their heads up and regroup. Assume it's still 20-6 Avon over Glenville. Fourth down, 11, 8:32 in this contest. Tenbrink obviously going to come out passing here. And that pass is a nice catch. That's going to be plenty for a first down. Up to the 24. Colin Howe made the catch. Well, not further. They're stepping up so far. Highest we've surrendered all season was 10. They were garbage time points to the McDowell Trojans. We'd hate to give up another score here. Pistol. And Ezra Jones up the middle. Ezra Jones may have gotten a decent gain on that. Actually, that was not Ezra. That was Drake. Drake Lennicki. Lennicki got 5 yards. Second down and 5. Not a shabby game by any means. Defense has been stepping up when they get closer and closer. Let's see if we can do it again. Drake again. Drake in the backfield. Third down. Drake Rudnicki. Third down. 7:19 in this contest. Did I say 4? You know, the Avon Lake faithful still staying out there tonight. Matt Castone cannot be pleased with the Shoremen perhaps falling into an 0-3 hole to start off the season. Looking a pass and over the middle, incomplete. Oh no! Incomplete. Good. But it is fourth down for Avon Lake. Might as well get away from here because they blare the horn if they score. 6:52 in this contest. Fourth down. Avon Lake's last gasp of breath, perhaps. And you know our red zone defense loves to clamp it up. 6:52 in this affair. Tenbrink and shotgun. He may hand it off. Be on the lookout for that or a pass. And to the end zone. Intercepted. Nick Dubkowski again. Let's go for Nick. He's been on fire. He's got 4 picks this season. Look at him get all riled up. Oh, my Lord. That's 4 picks, I believe, for Dawson Tenbrink. 3 more, and he's got himself the Detmer day. Nick Dubkowski taking a break. He's got 2 of those picks. 6:46 to go. Brady's still out there. Casey on the sideline is Dylan Wazar's. Yes. Yes, it is. Dylan Wazar is in the backfield with him in shotgun. Man in motion. It's a sweep. Anthony DePompey gets away from one. Anthony DePompey lucky to get 1. Almost halfway through the fourth quarter. Probably not going to get a running clock out here tonight, but you know what? A win is a win. You'll take them in any way, shape, or form. Keep in mind, this is an Avon Lake school that could quite easily be 2-0 this season. They came out with vengeance. They came out with the intent of killing us, but it looks like they're going to be the ones getting killed tonight. Barring a nuclear meltdown, I think this game's going to belong to the good guys. Pistol. Oh, someone jumped. Someone jumped. Who was it? May have been the Shoremen. It was the Shoremen. We'll make it 2nd down and 4. Coach Gibbons obviously going to like that. We played 6 minutes and 1 second of this fourth quarter. You see the score right there, 34-7. Good guys have a commanding lead despite not scoring thus far. In the second half, it's been the defense doing their thing. And Radigan right there, bottom left corner of your screen. Grady just killing clock. That's the wise idea. He'll give it to Dylan Lazar left side. Dylan Lazar first down and then some to the 34. Oh, shoved was Ben Radigan. No call. Dylan Lazar's having himself a good one. I know he lost the fumble, but aside from that, really having himself a dandy. We go look at everybody on sideline. First down 10 from the 33. Pistol. Grady Gibb. Gonna keep it. Roll out right side. May run with it. He does. And he gets up to the 43. That should be enough for a first down. We'll see where they mark it. Yep, that'll be enough for a first down. All right. 5.5 to go. Hopefully we'll get the running clock in effect so we can tuck them to bed and get some good night. Oh, we need 56 more yards. Excuse me, Landon. Good day when Landon doesn't have to do any punting. That's been the case so far. Plymouth dominating the contest. Here we go, and pistol. Grady. It's a counter play. Dylan Lazar left side. Dylan Lazar trying to burn him. Dylan Lazar's got a first down, I believe. Nope, he's short. I beg your pardon. Bad angle from my view. Dylan Lazar did a good job nonetheless, making it second down and short. Second down and 2. At the 40-yard line, it's second down. Cheerleaders getting high up there, quite literally. Look at that. They're standing up on other people. Oh, you guys. 4:18 in this contest, 34-7. We'd love to get the running clock in effect at the end of this contest. And a first down run. Dylan Lazar getting it. Why risk Casey Miser? Why risk Casey Miser? I know he's had to be some struggles out here tonight, but why would you risk him? Obviously, you know, Coach Gibbons still with the headset on. He's coaching for these final 4 minutes. Won't be upset if there's no running clock. He'd probably be a little upset, but not super upset considering the fact that's a 27-point game. And Gibb is killing as much clock as possible. Fans gonna come on down. 3, 2, and Mike Gibbons says I'm gonna take a timeout with 3:32 in this contest. And coming on down like they're the next contestant on The Price is Right or something. Well, if you're the Shoremen, you got to get right back at it next week when who they take on next week? I don't know. I apologize. What I'm not going to apologize for is this football game. A monster second quarter, a 27-point outburst in the fourth quarter or second quarter. That's truly been the difference maker. And the Avon Lake Shoremen, that student section, were really disappointed. In fact, those entire bleachers, they look sad. Not too many people out there now. They have filed for the exit. They know this game's over. And then police checks in for the Black and Green Brigade. 27 Joe Reedy is in. See what Joe Reedy does. Joe up the middle. That'll be about a game, nothing. 3:20 left. Coach Gibbons, one more timeout left in his pocket as Aiden checks in. Always a good night whenever Aiden checks in. This is one of those situations where it's one of those nights. Over 3 minutes to go. Mike Gibbons will pick up his 87th win in 117 games here at Highland. So he's 87-30. That's mighty impressive. He wishes there was a running clock, but you still got the win nonetheless. Frankie goes right. Frankie Ianaji. The same bounds. Yeah. Frankie Ianaji on that. He lost the yard. Third down. Did air pass it with John Prucho. Well, this is a glimpse of what you're going to see next year. 6-foot John Prucho. He's a junior. Might give it to Joe Aridi. Joe Aridi only stands at 5'8", 209 left in the contest. Shotgun set. High snap. Sweep no keeper. John Prucho up the middle. John Prucho hit hard. He lost the yard. Well, it's their only thing they can celebrate tonight, Avon Lake. Because this ball game is essentially history. They know their meat has been minced. Yes, Logan. Yep, it is. Thank you. We are 92 seconds in this affair. John Prucho probably just going to try one glorified kneel down. 81 seconds in this contest. Pistol set, Joe in the backfield. And why risk it? Give it to Joe Aridi. Doesn't get much, but obviously it's not going to make a difference anymore. 72 seconds left in the contest. 72 seconds left till this ball game is all said and done. Well, rare miscue, but we weren't really trying there. Obviously, if we put in the starters, there probably would be a running clock. But obviously, Coach Gibbons showing some courtesy, showing some respect. I'm surprised they're keeping Dawson Tenbrink out there. Tenbrink with 4 picks on the night. I don't think he's going to be passing it here. He's going to kneel it out. Wow, they give up. They give up. I'm surprised. They give up. We'll take off the headset. Shoremen not going to bother putting up a fight out here. They know they've been beat. They know they've been beat bad. 53.6, they say reset the play clock. Well, this is one of the rare times you'll see the opposing team kneel it out when their game is history. And that's exactly what Tenbrink does here. He had 4 picks. Yep, you're right. 4 picks for Tenbrink. I think that's going to do it. Is it? We'll wait. Yep, we're going to line it up. 3-0 again. Highland Hornets doing their thing. Picking up the win with convincing fashion. A 27-point second quarter was the difference. It was truly a difference maker out here tonight. What a game. What a game out here. Good game. Everybody. Caden, good game. Great seeing you, man. Have a good rest of your season, Caden. That was Caden Valancourt, BW 3-0 again for the second year in a row, third time in the last 4 years. Well, our player of the game, I think we got to give it to Grady Gibb. Yeah, wherever Grady Gibb is, he won player of the game tonight. We're sorry. Didn't realize I was in the way of the photos. There's Gibb, he won player of the game. Who else? He had 4 touchdowns, 1 rushing, 3 passing. What a game this was tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Who's doing the roll tonight? Still waiting. Nick Dubkowski does the honors. Why not Nick? He had 2 picks tonight. And now Coach Kevin's going to talk things over.
Hey, best secondary in the sport of the league.
No doubt about it, Liam. You had a pick tonight. Let's listen.
Everyone help contribute to the win tonight. It takes everyone. It takes a lot of footwork. It takes a lot of we talked about all the time. Choosing to be great can be lonely because you got to block out a lot of stuff, right? Everyone's telling you, oh, you're this, you're that. All right, we got the lenses on, right? It's one day at a time. Every day, right? It's Monday, Tuesday. Build up, take Friday game. Walk it up. Defense, how many turnovers?
5, I thought. Yeah, 4 picks.
Can we get better or no? Offensively, we did a lot of good things, but guys, we continue to get better. I thought we took some strides offensively in some categories. Other spots we got to continue to improve. All right, so here's the deal. I need Rudy 10 last year. Means a lot to you guys, but it means a lot to the guys. Okay, so know that. You don't like them, they don't like you. So, we're going to give you everything they got, and we're going to whoop the shit out of them at home. Next Friday night, guys got me. Yeah. Last time they get more place. I don't like the way that. You got me? 2 years ago, it still pisses me off. It still pisses me off. We're not going to win next Friday night. They're not getting out. You got me? Bring it up. Let's go.
Hell yeah. They're going to live that up. When do you want kickoff?
Well, we're going to try to show everybody during the alma mater out here. Coach Gibbons obviously thrilled. He's out for blood next week. He's already preparing for next week. As it's time for the alma mater, let's shut up and listen. Here we go. Still waiting for everybody, I guess. Here we go. That's right. Give player of the game 3 touchdowns. How do you make it look so easy? How do you make it look so easy, man?
Lamar Gibb right here. This is what you call shiftiness right here.
Yeah, Gibb was doing good on the ground today. How do you work on that? Everyone said you're not a runner. How do you provide that then?
He's a track star. He's a track star. He's a track star. He's a runner. Yeah, what he said. We have a good offense.
That's right. We got
yeah, we're going to hit him. Every play.
So, Dan, you recovered a fumble out there. Just a great game out there, Dan. How do you do it? So, Dan, what are you going to do to beat Avon? We beat Avon Lake. Hopefully, this is a barometer of what can happen. All right, Cody.
I'm media trained now. Good game, Avon.
All right. You're good. You're good. That was 72. Nolan Farley. Nolan does a good job. And Nick Dubkowski had himself a dandy tonight. 2 picks. How do you take us through both of them? Why not? That's 4 picks for you this season. How much more can we expect in the future now?
I'm just going to take it week by week to my job. That's it.
Beating Avon Lake's a good way to show what you're going to do to beat Avon. I'll tell you that, Nick. Good game. Looks like they're going to squeeze in a prayer together. So as that happens, they all get together on one knee. That's nice. That's really nice. Let them be for a minute. That will let them be. As Gibb really outdid himself tonight. 4 touchdowns. 3 there, 1 on the ground. Where's Mr. Mike Gibbons? There's Mr. Gibbons. He's right there. There he is. Great game by everyone involved tonight. Coach? No running clock, but still a dominant win. How do you describe a dominant win then?
Good win, yeah. Good win. Proud of the guys.
How do you explain that second quarter where we went nuts?
Hey, I scored a lot of points there.
And now, we know the story of Aurora. They were not nice to us 2 years ago, as you pointed out. How do we make sure we make it like last year instead of 2 years ago?
Play hard.
All right, Mr. Gibbons, thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Miser.
You gotta wear it, okay? It's a senior shirt that you gotta wear tomorrow or next week.
All right.
Will you wear
I
it?
usually wear a polo shirt, though.
All right. But
I'll be wearing it all over the place, though.
Will you just still wear it though? You have to. It's to represent Highland.
I represent Highland, yes, I will.
Okay. Bye, buddy.
Mind me in case I forget. I'm often a forgetful person, Mrs. Miser. Well, the ball game's over. I think we can finally say good night from good night from Avon Lake. Down by the lake, like Matt Foley, except instead of being down by the river in a van down by the river, we are in a football field down by the lake. And good night. We won 34-7. Till next time, Tommy Maroon. Thanking you for choosing WHBW, your one stop for all things Highland Ball and Wallace. Good night, everybody.